you want to make as much money as possible in this upcoming crypto bull market, please watch this video. My name is Crypto Kai and I'm an experienced crypto trader, and today we're going to talk about the steps that I'm going to take in order to make as much money as possible during this period of time. Now, these are some of the main steps that we're going to discuss in this video. I'm going to give you some of these steps as well as some possible portfolios that you can use, including the exact coins that I'm targeting as of this moment. So please stay tuned to watch the whole video and you'll learn everything that I know with my 5 years of experience in the crypto space. So without further ado, let's get this going. We first want to ignore the noise in DCA as much as possible, especially right now. So right now it's February 3rd, 2024, which means we are about 2 months, 3 months away from the Bitcoin halving. This is probably one of the best times to accumulate the coins that you want for the bull market. So I'd say we have about a full year worth of time in order to accumulate these coins, but around that Bitcoin halving is probably going to be some of the best time to accumulate. And you always want to have a lot of liquid cash standing by, especially during this time, to buy those dips. We recently did have a Bitcoin dip. We had a dip to $38,000, and I believe that we might touch that range once again, at least once or twice. So those are going to be great opportunities to buy. The second is having a well-balanced portfolio depending on your risk tolerance. So people have different amounts of money they're willing to risk. Now, someone can have $10,000 that they're willing to kind of throw into a very low market cap coin. However, a lot of people can't take that risk. So we have to balance out our portfolio. And I'm going to give you some of the portfolios that I think could really work well during this bull market, including the coins that I'm really bullish on. So stay tuned for that. And then last but not least, we can talk about an exit plan. How to exit your positions. That's probably the most important, crucial step in making money in crypto. That's something that a lot of people struggle with in the 2021 bull market. They just kept holding their coins at the very top. They still kept holding, and then they kept holding all the way down until the bear market, and they sold in the bear market. So that's not what we want to do here. We want to exit and DCA out of our position. So we're going to talk about that as well. So jumping right in. Remember this, right now is the best time to accumulate these coins. Like I've said before, many coins will be trading sideways for the next couple of months, and it's very important not to sit on the sidelines waiting for that one big drop, but then it doesn't come, and then you're left stranded in the dust. So we do not want that to happen. So we're going to take a look at this chart. This is a chart that I think is really, really interesting, actually. Let me get my pointer. This is a chart that's very, very interesting because you can see the progression of bullishness and bearishness and where exactly to time your entries. Right now is the beginning of 2024. So we're right about at this point right here. Let me draw some lines. We're right about this point right here. So as you can see, we're in that green area, which is going to be your accumulation point, right? You're going to want to accumulate when you kind of hit that green area. So this is probably the best place to accumulate, and this is what I imagine the price action is going to be. It's going to go like sideways, and then right after the halving, around it, beginning of 2025, you're going to see Bitcoin shoot up, right? Shoot up, touch this red mark, and then we might get a double top like we did in 2021, and then we're going to pan out in 2026. Going to go into this blue region right here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and that means that we have anywhere from this green in this green area to accumulate. So that's going to be probably the best place to accumulate in this next year or so. So that's one thing you have to imagine. You have to look at the larger picture, and looking at the larger picture, we have so much room to grow. Now, the next thing I wanted to cover is the best coins for your portfolio depending on risk. You never want to go all in on one coin, and you also never want to go all in on coins of a certain market cap. So you want to diversify not only in the amount of coins you own, but also the types of coins, right? The different market caps, and you also want to diversify in the kind of sectors of coins. So maybe DeepIn, maybe AI, maybe gaming, maybe layer 1s, layer 2s, and we'll cover that in another video. But for this video, we're going to look at the most simple type of diversification, which is going to be diversifying between low risk, medium risk, and high risk coins in your portfolio. So just looking at low risk, right, this is going to give you an average of 3 to 5% or 3 to 5x return. I believe that all these coins will most likely hit at least 3x in this upcoming bull market. You have your Solanas, your Ethereums, Avalanche, Cardano, Chainlink, and Polkadot, and many, many more that I'm going to cover in a lot of my other videos. So make sure to subscribe, guys. But yeah, just looking at these coins is going to give you a 3 to 5x, almost guaranteed, to be honest with you. And you're going to want a portion of these coins in your portfolio. You have your medium risk, which is a 10 to 20x returns. You have Kaspa, Akash network, Quant, Render, Injective, Say, and many, many more that I'm also holding. And then you have your high risk with 30x to 100x. You have Flux, Mintlayer, Myro, which is kind of a gamble, honestly. You have VeChain, you have Arcblock, and many more as well. These are going to be definitely high risk. These are all below a $1 billion market cap. A lot of them are below 100 billion or 100 million market cap. These are usually between anywhere from like 500 million to like 2 or 3 billion, right? And then these are going to be your large caps, right? Your cryptos that are greater than like maybe 5 million market cap. So you want to have a good combination of these three, right? You want to have some low risk, you want to have some medium risk, and you want to have some high risk as well. So I've kind of optimized a sample portfolio. Like I said, this is not financial advice, but I do hold a lot of these coins. I actually hold all of these coins in my main portfolio. And I think a diversification with something like this could be a great strategy in this bull market. You know, you have your very safe plays. These are going to give you your 3 to 5x, almost guaranteed. These are going to give you your 10 to 20x. Maybe one of these doesn't hit 10x, right? Maybe one of these hits 5x. Maybe one of these hits 2x. I don't know. Maybe one of them hits 50x. But you have these are relatively safe as well, especially these coins right here. These are very bullish on. And then you have your small market cap coins. These, one of these could completely flop for all I know, right? But most likely, these three, especially Flux, Mintlayer, Arcblock, I am extremely bullish on. If you don't have positions in any of these, I would highly consider getting some positions because they're just going to go up. And these have very small market cap. They're very bullish. They're high utility plays. They're not something like Dogecoin or Myro, right? They actually have a lot of utility to them, so please look into these coins. I'll cover them in the next video. So yeah, this is kind of an optimized portfolio y'all could use as an example. Once again, not financial advice, but I do think this is a pretty good portfolio. Now, going into the third thing, which is the exit plan. This is probably one of the most important pieces of information you can get in the crypto space. Now, let's just kind of brainstorm and imagine, right? In summer 2025, or early 2025, middle of 2025, or late of 2025, you follow my strategy and you see that your $10,000 portfolio that you first started off with in early 2024 is now doing 5, 6x, and it's still going up, right? It's pumping like crazy. Now is the time to DCA and start taking some profit, right? Crypto is always a game of winners and losers. For you to win, someone has to lose, right? Someone has to hold your back. You have to sell to the bag holder. And that's just kind of how it works. That's how crypto works. Now, basically kind of how I like to gauge the extent, the kind of peak of the bull run is when you have friends and family, talking to you, asking you about cryptocurrency. That's kind of your cue to sell. And I personally plan to exit all my positions by the end of year of 2025. And if this, right, if this happens much earlier, if this happens the beginning of 2025, I might just sell towards the beginning. It's all dependent on fear and greed. When the greed is the highest, when people are talking about it, when everyone's saying, "Oh, this is going to the moon, everything's going to the moon," that's when you start selling a little bit. Just my 2 cents. So yeah, this is kind of all the things I wanted to cover today. I'm going to cover much more in this following the following videos later this week. So guys, please subscribe. Crypto Kai, once again, glad to be here, and I'm glad to join you on this journey of cryptocurrency. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.